I'm going to paint the branch brown, and to make brown I'm going to mix all three colours. I'm going to use my larger brush, so let's move it where you can see, and I'm going to mix my yellow. I do need quite a bit, so I'm just going to pick it up with quite a bit of red and a little bit of blue. Not too much blue. Make my brown. Oh, and look, you can see the brown appearing. Look at that, how clever is that? So all three primary colours make brown. I wonder if that's going to be enough. So I used a lot of red and yellow and a tiny bit of blue. You don't need a lot of blue. You end up with a very dark brown if you use a lot of blue. And then I'm just going to paint down the middle. Now that the chameleon is finished, it's time to look at the background. You'll notice just before we do that on my chameleon I've redrawn in the mouth that got lost when I painted over it, and where the pupil of the eye will be, I've also shaded that in black, but left just a little bit of white to show where the light would reflect off the pupil, and I've also shaded in his nose. The rest of it is as we left it. What I have added are 3 circles. So you'll need to find something that you can draw around that is of a similar size to these circles. We're going to go on to using oil pastels, and we're going to use the oil pastels because we can blend them on the page, and it's good practice to try using different art supplies to see what effects you can get. And I want to use these 3 circles to show how our primary colours change when we blend them together. But the golden rule when you're working with colours is to go from light to dark. So I'm going to begin with a yellow, and although I am going to blend them, because I want to show as many changes as possible, I am then going to go to a light green, a yellow green, and then I'm going to go to green, and then I'm going to go from, I'll need a green blue, which is this one, and then after that I'm going to go to a blue. So those are the colours that I'm going to go through. So I've got 5 colours that I'm going to use, and I'm going to begin with the yellow, and I'm going to start just by using circular motions. I want to get a good coverage just in the middle. Then around that I'm going to put my green, and then I'm going to transfer into my green. Now I won't be able to go all the way over there because I don't want to get onto my chameleon, so I'm going to have to be careful. Here is my green blue. Now if you don't have a yellow green or a blue green in your range of oil pastels, what you could do instead is just blend the 2 colours together, and then at the outside I'm going to use my blue, my lovely blue, and I've deliberately chosen a really lovely bright blue. So this time I'm going to begin with blue in the middle. So here's my purple going over the top to create blue purple. And this is what I really like about the oil pastels, the fact that you can blend them to get the colours that you want. And then over that, on the outside rather of that, I'm going to then put my purple. And then I'm going to go to red purple here. And then we have the lovely primary colour red, which is one of my favourite colours. for this last one, I'm obviously going to do yellow through to red, and I think probably I should put red in the middle because red hasn't been in the middle. So then I'll have had yellow in the middle, blue in the middle. So here I'm going to put red in the middle so that I've done all three. And now I've finished the last one. So here is my chameleon all finished and done. Looking very, very, very bright. I hope that you have as much fun making your chameleon as I have had with mine.